Have you ever felt like you're giving everything to someone, but instead of drawing them closer, they just pull away? You pour your heart, energy, and time into a relationship, often at the expense of your own dreams and happiness, only to find yourself feeling lonelier and more unappreciated. Why does this happen? Why is it that the more you care, the more distant they seem? The paradox of overcaring. The video opens with the painful but undeniable truth. Caring too much can actually push someone away. You might think that showing affection, being there for someone, or constantly trying to make them feel loved is the right thing to do. But over time, what starts as a genuine act of kindness can become suffocating. When you place someone at the center of your world, what you see as love, they might see as pressure. And when someone feels pressured, they naturally pull back. It's a painful cycle. The more you chase, the further they run. This paradox exists because overcaring can create a sense of obligation, not admiration. People crave connection, but they don't want to feel like they're someone's lifeline. So, how do you break free from this trap? Desperation versus attraction. Here's the hard truth. Desperation doesn't attract. Confidence does. When you're constantly chasing someone's approval or desperately trying to win their affection, it doesn't make you more attractive. It makes you seem needy. Neediness repels, while self-assurance draws people in. Think about it. When you're the one always reaching out, always giving, you stop being the prize. You become the one running after the prize. What you need to understand is this. Your value isn't dependent on someone else's opinion of you. When you chase for their approval, you give away your power. But when you start living for yourself, building your own life, pursuing your own passions, and not waiting for someone else to fill that empty space, you become magnetic. You stop begging for attention, and instead, you make people wonder about you. Curiosity is a powerful thing. The power of self-respect. It's time to stop letting someone else determine your worth. You are enough. You are valuable. But when you chase after someone, you signal that your self-worth is negotiable. That's why relationships become unbalanced. People are drawn to strength, inner strength, emotional resilience, and someone who values themselves enough to not chase after anyone who doesn't see that value. Stop pouring your energy into trying to prove your worth to others. Stop seeking validation, especially from those who don't reciprocate the same energy. Instead, focus on yourself. Be the person who stands tall, who doesn't crumble under pressure, and who has a life that's full and rich, independent of anyone else's approval. Emotional control, mastering your response. One of the biggest mistakes people make in relationships is letting their emotions dictate their actions. Have you ever sent that text when you're feeling ignored, or apologized over and over when you've done nothing wrong? Emotional decisions, driven by insecurity or fear of abandonment, can erode your dignity and push people away. You are not a slave to your feelings. The key is to acknowledge your emotions without letting them control you. Feelings of hurt, longing, or fear are natural, but they should never dictate how you behave. Strong, confident people don't act impulsively or out of desperation. They respond with self-control, knowing that true connection comes from emotional stability, not emotional roller coasters. Strength, the ultimate magnet. Now, let's talk about strength. Love is important, but it's strength that keeps a relationship alive. Love might be the spark, but it's emotional resilience, the ability to face challenges without breaking, that sustains long-term attraction. People don't respect weakness. They respect strength, independence, and the ability to stand on your own 2 feet. When life gets tough, it's your strength that will keep you grounded, not your ability to constantly give and give. If you want to stop being pushed away, you need to stop being afraid to be alone. Strength means having the courage to walk away from someone who doesn't value you, to stop overextending yourself, and to stop giving when you're not getting back what you deserve. Strength is magnetic. It makes you unforgettable. Stop trying too hard, the effortless magnetism of self-worth. Here's another piece of advice. Don't try too hard. Trying too hard to please someone, to constantly prove your worth, often makes you seem invisible. People don't value what's too easy to get. When you give too much, you lose your power. You make yourself too available, and in doing so, you suffocate the relationship. The secret is balance. Be there, but not all the time. Be kind, but not to the point where you lose yourself. Live a full life, have passions, have boundaries, and let others see that you're not desperate for their attention. You're just someone with a life worth sharing. The power of mystery and independence. Finally, let's talk about mystery. People are drawn to those who have depth, who are intriguing and have a story yet to be discovered. If you overshare too much too soon, you take away the mystery. And mystery is one of the most attractive things about a person. Let them wonder about you, let them miss you. Don't give away everything in the first few conversations. Let them earn the right to know you. In the end, the secret to building stronger, more fulfilling relationships isn't in giving more. It's in knowing when to hold back, when to stand firm, and when to focus on your own growth. When you stop chasing, you create space for the other person to chase you. And that's when the power dynamic shifts. Conclusion. So, here's the most important thing you need to remember. You are enough. You don't need anyone's validation to feel whole. The moment you stop chasing, stop overextending, and start living your life on your terms, the game changes. The people who truly value you will notice. And those who don't, they'll realize what they lost when you stopped chasing them. So, reclaim your power. Focus on your purpose. Live your life unapologetically. And watch as the dynamic in your relationships completely shifts.